Pimp family? It's your main man, Mr. Diamond, right back at you. Yeah, man, I'm sitting in the car about to go in the mall. I just got to pick up a few things, but I was scrolling through my emails and a couple of things caught my attention. And if everybody who been riding with me, everybody who been with me from the beginning, y'all know I try my best not to do reposts or answer old questions. But I just recently found out, that I tell people, hey, check the archives. That's already there. And I ain't trying to be hard on nobody. I just try to reserve time for the new questions and things to come in. But anyway, I just recently found out that the archives can be deleted or they disappear or whatever. I don't know what happens with that. I don't have any control over that. So I have two things caught my attention today. And one of them is actually a post that I posted, I think the very first post when I started Ask A Pimp. The other one is it's my man Lil L. Look like he going into the mall too. That's cool. That's what's up. Anyway, the other one, I guess you could say, is from a hater. He done left she. I don't know if it's he or she. They go by the name Full Force. They done left many comments about pimps ought to be in jail, pimps ought to be killed, pimps are leeches, pimps prey on weak women, all this here type of stuff. And if that's their opinion, then that's their opinion. But the question that he asked was, where are you now in 2019? In jail? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So let me just say this, and this ain't to him. This is to all or her. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're male or female. So this ain't to you, Full Force. I'm answering this because it just dawned on me that some of my followers and friends and new friends and friends to be may be concerned about the same shit. So let me say this. Offline does not mean in jail, at least not for me. I haven't been incarcerated. The times that I dip in and dip out and get offline, be gone for a while, come back in, ain't because I've been locked up. Now, I'm not saying I've never been incarcerated. We all know I have. But since I started Ask A Pimp, all these times that I dip in and dip out, none of that's been because I've been in jail, detained, incarcerated, or any facsimile thereof. Can you dig it? I jump offline and online, and because I am the living definition of an entrepreneur. I do so many things. I got so many things going on, man. I can't even juggle them all. I got to pay somebody just to juggle shit for me while I'm juggling the shit that I can juggle. I got to pay another motherfucker to juggle what I can't juggle, and that's the reason why I'm offline sometimes and for so long of a period, because I'm getting something else started, or either I'm maintaining something that I've already been doing. And some of you know I got some small things going on, like I have the fragrance, I got my t-shirts, my original game t-shirts, my original game fragrances, I do photographs, man, and then I got some bigger things going on, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a couple of vending machine businesses. I got a couple of, I got a wine that's being created, that I'm helping create, that's finna get ready to come out. That's gonna be delicious for all you people who like to drink wine. Hey man, I got so many other things going on. I got, 7 or 8 businesses that I'm dealing with. So that's the reason I'm offline whenever I'm offline. But like I said, last week, this time I'm gonna try my best not to even go offline. Now the videos won't be coming as often as they used to. It might be one, might be 2 a week. I don't know, but it's gonna be something new every week, however many it is. If I fill up the week, or if I don't do number 1 a week, it's gonna be something new every week being posted by your man, Mr. Diamond. So that's one question. Now the next question, I'm sure it's a female. She called herself the Wings of Dispair. She actually sent me a video, and I tried to upload it, man, and tried to get it to play. I couldn't get the joint to play. It played on my tablet, but it won't play on my cell phone or on my computer. And unfortunately, I do these videos on my computer, so I could not get it to play on my computer. But anyway, her question was, and she stated that she was once a hoe. She was in the business, and she lived off the old adage that the game is to be sold, not told. So her question is, what is Ask a Pimp about? And if it's good game, then why am I not selling it? Well, that is a fantastic question. And like I said, in one of my very first posts, I said, and I may not have it word for word, but here's my thing. I'm not gonna try to remember that post, but I know I addressed this issue, like what is Ask a Pimp, when it started. Ask a Pimp is a venue for anybody who ever had curiosities about the game, about the pimping and hoe game, on any level, you dig. If they want to know shit about hoeing, I ain't never been a hoe per se, but back in my younger days, I was a stripper and I fucked bitches for money and cars and rent and all that. So I guess in a sense I have been a hoe. But I talk to them all the time and I get insight from them. And I've been a pimp, man. I had a good long 7 or 8 year run as a pimp with no interruptions, no interference. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm well established in that field, and I feel like I can speak on it. Now, here's the important part. When I talk about the game, I only talk about my life experiences. I don't know if it's illegal, so it can't be rules to the game. I hear people like, man, you breaking the rules, you doing this, you doing that. Other pimps look at me with the black eye and the gas face, like, hey man, you giving away the game to lames that ain't gonna never maintain, and and all this here kind of shit. Hey man, to me, if it's not legal, if it's not written down, then it ain't no rules. You know what I'm saying? And as far as selling it, I mean, shit, I did well, and I ain't one of those cats who did well and then I want you to pay me some more so I can, I ain't trying to come up off nobody. I'm trying to come up with somebody. You dig what I'm saying? So what you have to remember, if you fucking with Ask a Pimp, if you listening to me online, and I appreciate everybody who is, you have to understand this right here. This is the most important part. I speak on the game from my experience. Either I did it or either I saw it with my own eyes. I never talk about shit that I heard about. I never talk about shit that I don't, that I never did. You dig what I'm saying? Now, if I seen it, like even on TV, when I see that, I ain't gonna call no names because I did that before, and I got some foul blowback about it. But it's a couple of cats who done made their way onto the big screen and everything, and I don't think they ever really been pimps. I think they was just actors who was able to finagle that fucking image. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see that, I talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the big screen. It's fair game, and I don't talk about it as in rules or whatever you need to do. I talk about it because I seen it and it might trigger whatever I'm discussing at the time. Now, when I was a little kid, I saw a lot of shit happening with my pops, with my uncles, with my pops and uncles' friends, who were all pimps, and in their time, major pimps. And so I talk about the shit that I saw them do and everything like that. And so yeah, when I speak on the game, man, I'm speaking for me. So when people get mad and say, oh, he don't know what he's talking about, that ain't how you do it or whatever, hey man, that's how I did it. You do what works for you. And young lady, Despair, Wings of Dispair, you dig what I'm saying? That's all Ask A Pimp is about. I just decided to share the game that I know. You dig what I'm saying? Because I felt like, there would be some interest in it. Didn't think it would be as big as it is, and I appreciate everybody who helped to make it as big as it is. But I just thought it would be a few cats chopping up game. Turns out that there's a lot of people who ain't never been in the game, who interested in the game, and if I can give them a little game to elevate their game, you dig what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm loving that. Other pimps might not love it. I really don't care. I really don't give a shit. I always tell people, man, look, do what works for you. I did it this way. That might not work for you. You dig what I'm saying? There's several ways to get a skin off a cat. If you into skinning cats. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can take 5 different freeways and all of them will get you to Florida if you're trying to go to Florida. You understand what I'm saying? So the avenues and the freeways that I took are the things that I speak about, and that's what Ask a Pimp is all about, man. It's just one cat experienced in the game, sharing the game to whoever want to soak it up, man. Whoever got a sponge and want to soak some of this shit up, I'm spilling it out like water, plain and simple. So I hope that answered your question. As for the first cat, like I said, that answer wasn't even for him, but I'm glad he asked it. So I hope my other followers know, you dig what I'm saying, that I haven't been in jail. I just get off and get on because I'm doing something different. And this Wings of Despair, I hope you understand that I started Ask a Pimp just to kick a little bit of the game and share a little bit of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be 100% honest, and I might actually lose some followers on this, and I understand if I do. But I really wanted people to take away from this shit to don't get into it. That's what I really wanted the takeaway to be. Because the game, man, it ain't no game. That's just the title of it. And it is fucking devious, dirty, and 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time, the ending is not well. My ending is okay because I chose, you know, I saw an exit door and I took it. A lot of people don't see an exit door. You dig what I'm saying? That door don't appear for everybody. And so some people just stay stuck inside the game until they're either dead or in jail. And a lot of times those are the only 2 outcomes. You dig what I'm saying? Some other people may not agree with me, but like I said, from what I've seen, from what I've experienced, those are the 2 most logical outcomes. And then, you know, I'm living proof that there is a third outcome. So like I said, those are the 2 most logical, not the only 2. Don't get it mixed up. Anyway, I think I done talked enough. I think I done babbled enough. This your man, Mr. Diamond. I look forward to sharing some more good game with everybody. It's the last time I'm gonna address that. Hopefully everybody got it. So next time y'all see me, it's gonna be another question out the links. You know, what I'm trying to do is answer some of the, you know, I'm trying to, all the video questions gonna take priority. Anybody ever sent me a video, their questions getting answered first, because that's what I asked for. All the emails, you know, I'm gonna answer in order as much as I can. That shit might take a year or 2 because there's so many of them. And then anybody who leave a comment on YouTube, if I feel like it, I'll respond to that comment. If you don't get no response, then it's just what it is. It's your man, Mr. Diamond. I'm finna go in here and buy me a few shirts. Hey man, I'll fuck with y'all next time.
Yeah, it's your man, Mr. Diamond. With my man, Boo Guru, my shouty. This how we do, baby. Certified hustlers in the house, nigga. Don't let no bullshit come about your mouth, nigga. 'Cause if you